See, that's that grown shit that we used to listen to back in the day, which is why I damn near got caught up in that mess. What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Nola Darling, back again with another Cut Above the Rest. So, as you can hear, R. Kelly singing. Today, on Story Time with moi, we're going to talk about the pregnancy scare that I had at 15. So, I don't remember what year it was, but it was in the 90s. And let me tell you the origin of how me and this guy met each other. So when I was 13, yeah, we're gonna take it back to 13. I had this really cool friend named Joanne. Listen, before I say this, I'm gonna issue a disclaimer. Y'all can't hold nothing against me that I did as a teenager, because I was a teen. We was all scandalous and didn't have the mindsets we have now as adults and all this other shit. We didn't have girl code and all that crap, whatever. So I was friends with this girl named Joanne. And me and her were really good friends, right? And so she had this guy that she had a crush on named JT. I'm name dropping. And she used to talk about JT all the time. And so one day, now y'all know I'm West Indian, right? I'm Haitian. Haitian parents didn't play that with boys calling the house and things of that nature. So what we used to do is I used to call JT for her, or she'll call me and then we'll call him on three-way, and then we just have like a three-way conversation. So one day she calls JT on three-way. Oh my God, Joanne, if you're watching this, I apologize. Because now I'm thinking about it, I'm like, that was messed up. So one day, yeah, she calls me and we call him on three-way, and I think he answered, or his sister answered, and his sister was a bitch. So I think she gave him the phone or whatever, and we all was just talking, laughing, you know, whatever, kicking it on the phone, because we were in middle school. But he was old, he's 3 years older than me and her. Well, one day she had me call JT for her. And I don't remember what the message was or whatever, but they weren't even boyfriend and girlfriend, but she liked him a lot. I don't know if he knew that she liked him, but if he did, oh well, whatever. Scandalous on his part too. So one day me and him just start talking and we vibing out. The next thing you know, JT is my boyfriend. But I didn't tell her for a very long time. And then I think he ended up telling her, or she figured it out. I ended up telling her, whatever. So me and JT dated for 5 years on and off, from the age of 13 through 18. And he's 3 years older than me. So I think he was 16 at the time, 15, 16, whatever. So once upon a time, way after that, I was 15. Maybe 14 and a half, going on 15, whatever. Me and JT broke up. And me and JT broke up because his sister was always in his business. And you know what? I get it, because I got brothers, and I used to be that sister who used to always be mean to the girlfriends or whatever. So, he had a best friend named Hank. He used to always tell Hank about me all the time. So one day he go to Hank's house. He calls me from Hank's house. So we talking and everything, because at this point his mom had got involved in the situation, because his sister used to lie and be like, oh, we be calling and being disrespectful and cussing her out and all these. She used to be lying. So his mom was like, oh, I don't want her calling my house, and I don't want the other one calling either, blah 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 blah. Okay. So Hank was the middle man to talk to JT. So one day he goes over there, he calls me, and then he said, I gotta go, but I'm gonna come back to Hank's house later and I'm gonna call you again. Now him and Hank had been best friends since they were 5 years old, but Hank had a crush on me because JT was always talking about me. So one day I called Hank's house. I said, hey, is JT there? Have you seen him? He was like, nah. He was like, oh, matter of fact, he's outside at the ice cream truck. I'm gonna let him know you on the phone and call you back. I'm like, okay, cool. He never called. So I called him back again. I'm like, where's JT? He was like, oh, he outside with our other friends, da, da, da. The whole time Hank was lying. He wanted me to keep calling his house because he wanted to talk to me. So one day finally I was like, you know what? FJT, I don't want to talk to him anymore because every time I call, he don't never want to come to the phone. He's steady outside with his friends or whatever. So if his friend's more important, then I don't want to talk to him anyway. Sassy ass man. I didn't know what the hell to really do with a boyfriend back in them days. So one day Hank calls me. He was like, yeah, JT told me to call you and said blah, 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 blah. But he was lying. So I'm like, you know what? Fuck JT. So he was like, so what's up with me and you? I said, what you mean, what's up with me and you? He was like, nah, man, we always talking. And I feel like we're friends now. And JT don't deserve you. He be doing you wrong and da-da-da-da. So, like, can I get a chance? I'm like, can you get a chance to do what? And he was like, be a boyfriend. I'm like, okay. So now, me and Hank are boyfriend and girlfriend. And so I think I ended up telling JT about us like 3 months after we was dating each other. But you know what? Hank was so good to me, y'all. His mom loved me. And I remember that was back in the days when we had beepers. For y'all who don't know what the hell a beeper is, it's this little contraption, I'm gonna call it. That was our technology back in the days. It used to come in so many different colors. It came in black, it came in that lime green color or pink, it was see-through red, whatever. You put different cases on it, and somebody would beep you, and then they put their phone number in to call them back wherever they were. And then we used to have little codes to say I love you, call me, emergency. That's when the technology wasn't like how it is now, but it was popping back then. You know what? I don't even remember how we used to get around without GPS and all that. I don't remember how we used to get around and find people's houses. Damn. Anywho, so Hank used to come over my house and come spend time with me, and he bought me a beeper. Like, listen, if you was with a dude and he bought you a beeper, what? You was in there. That's like him buying you a goddamn Chanel bag. You know what I'm saying? Like, he bought me a whole beeper, a green one, a lime green one. And because he knew how my mom was and I wasn't allowed to have boyfriends, but I did anyway, he would leave it in the mailbox because he knew what time I got home from school. So he'll slide through, leave it in the mailbox for me. Anything he was giving me, whether it was money, a holiday card, birthday card, a little love note, he'll slide by, leave it in the mailbox for me, and I'd get it before my mom got home. So one day I called JT and I told him, like, me and Hank go together now. He was like, what? How you gonna go with my best friend? I'm like, well, you dropped the ball. He's always calling me. We always talking and stuff like that. It is such a coincidence that this song is playing, because this was one of our jams. Me and Hank. One magic moment made one magic night. Oh my God. Anyways, so all that happened. And I used to sneak Hank over the house, because listen, in a Haitian household, you can't have a boyfriend. So I couldn't go to the boys, so I used to bring the boys to me. So Hank used to come over all the time. I mean, all the time. I'm gonna say every weekend. And we knew what time my mom would get home from work. So if he happened to still be in the house when my mom was pulling up to the driveway, I would make him run out the back door. He had to hop the fence and clear it, because my mama find you in here, we both dead. So at this point, I was like, it was summertime and I was 15, going on 16, because like I said before, my birthday is in December, so I get to spend the whole year in that age. Hank had just turned 18 and I was going on 16. So one day he come over, you know, we doing our thing, being grown and nasty, sexing and all that stuff. The condom pops. The condom pops. He didn't stop, but I felt a difference, because, you know, I just thought it started to feel better, because I was still new to this whole, you know, sex thing or whatever. So when the condom popped, I felt a difference. I'm like, damn, it felt better. He knew it popped, I didn't, so he kept on going, and, you know, he came in everything. It was after he was done, he was like, babe, you're gonna be mad at me. I'm like, why? He was like, the condom popped. Instantly, as soon as he said the condom pop, I freaked out. I was crying. I was like, my mom is gonna kill me. Why didn't you pull out? What do you mean it popped? Why didn't you stop? He was like, it felt too good. I'm like, I felt it too, but I didn't know that's what happened. You knew it popped and you kept on going. Oh my God, I'm in so much trouble. Y'all, that should tell you how green I was back in the days, because just because the condom pop don't mean you instantly pregnant. Now, yeah, granted it does happen, but that it doesn't mean that that instantly happens. So I'm freaking out and I'm crying my eyes out, and he's holding me, and I'm like, why did you just stop? Oh my God, I'm gonna get in so much trouble. And he was like, no, you know, he said, calm down, calm down. He was like, baby, it felt too good. I'm sorry, man, I fucked up. You know what this nigga said? Because he had just turned 18, he said, don't tell your mom, it's mine, because I don't want to go to jail. I'm like, that's what you worrying about right now? I'm 15. I don't want to be a mom right now. That's what you worrying about? I was like, you know, if she doesn't kill you, I'm gonna kill you for what you just said. I was so mad. I'm like, you know what, you gotta go. So he was like, I can't even find it. I can't even find the tip of it. The tip of the condom that popped was still inside me. It didn't fall out until like the next day. Even though I showered and everything, it was like way up in there. And then as I was taking a shower like the next morning, I'm like, what is that? It was a blue condom. So I'm like, oh my God, I really got pregnant. And I just bust out crying in the shower. I'ma say this. The mindset of a 15-year-old back in those days is completely different than now. Like, I've been watching 16 and Pregnant, Young and Pregnant, all this other shit. These girls knew a lot of things that we didn't know. It didn't even dawn on me to have him go to CVS or Walgreens or whatever and buy a pregnancy test. It didn't even click. I didn't even know to do that. But yeah, I'm over here fucking at 15, right? So I remember going to school and I told my friends, like, I had a whole clique, and I told all of them this. You know, I was what, a freshman? Yeah. And so we sat around and I told them everything, and it was like, what are you gonna do? I'm like, I don't know, my mom's gonna kill me. So our plot was, I was gonna wear a whole bunch of big clothes for the whole 9 months that I was pregnant, and then secretly have the baby. And each of us was gonna take care of the baby. We were gonna take turns taking care of the baby at school, at each other's house. I'll tell my mom I was babysitting for somebody until I turned 18, and then tell my mom, oh, by the way, it's my baby. For some reason, that logically made sense to all of us at 15 to do that. My chorus teacher, Miss Iverson, she was like 23, 24 at the time, so we looked at her like a big sister. I went in her office and I told her, I was like, Miss Iverson, I messed up. And she was like, what? I'm like, I'm pregnant. She was like, Regina. I said, I know. And she was like, does your mother know? I'm like, no, she's gonna kill me. I said, one day you told us that if we got pregnant, you would be able to tell by looking at us. So I stood up. I'm like, can you tell? Like, is the baby in there? What is the baby doing? She was like, it doesn't work that way. But you know what's crazy? She didn't even go and say, oh, well, let's go get a pregnancy test or go buy one or something and take one. She was like, well, I guess we're going to find out in 9 months. So I was like, oh my God, I don't know what to do. She's like, you got to tell your mother, because her and my mom was cool. They had each other's phone numbers. So she was like, if you don't tell her, I'm going to tell her. I'm like, okay, I'm going to find out and tell her. I'm so scared. So my mom was a teenage mom. So I figured, okay, how do I strategically break this to her without actually telling her? Because I ain't trying to die. So I remember my mom was in the kitchen. Ooh, let me adjust my leg real quick, y'all. Okay. So my mom, yes, I'm a big girl. I'm a plus size chick. Look, what you want? Anyway, so she was in the kitchen cleaning and marinating her meat. And my little brother, my baby brother, and my little sister was outside in the backyard playing. Oh, I was sitting on my leg and it gave me some height. Now I got off my leg. Now I'm like, y'all like my new background? My new backdrop. I know I just so totally like straight away from the story, but look at my new backdrop. All the different emojis and stuff. I went to Joann's Fabrics. They had some bum ass stuff. I bought two. This one is one and I bought a different one. I thought it was cute because all the different emojis, a thumbs up and, you know, whatever. Anyways, so as she's in the kitchen cleaning and marinating her meat, I was like, okay, I'm gonna tell her by asking her a question about when she got pregnant as a teen. So I went in the kitchen. I was like, mommy. She looked at the corner. I'm like, can I ask you a question? She was like, what? I'm like, oh my God. I was like, so, when you got pregnant with Vic is my older brother on my mom's side, how did you tell grandma? Yo, my mom spazzed the fuck out without me even telling her anything. I just asked a question. She was like, if you popped up pregnant, you're gonna go to school and you're gonna go to work and you're gonna get married. Yeah, I'm gonna take care of that baby. I was like, it was just a question. And I went back in my room and I was freaking out. Like, I don't want to get married. I don't want to go to work. I'm only 15. Meanwhile, you're over here fucking and having a whole pregnancy scare. So I called him. I'm like, I just told my mom and she said we gotta get married. He was like, did you tell her it was mine? Because I was going to jail, but she's not gonna put you in jail. She's gonna make us get married. And she said we have to go to work and I have to still go to school. I'm like, look, this is the plot. You're gonna come and pick me up on a Saturday when my mom is at work. We're gonna pack up all my shit and I'm moving in with you and your mother. I'm still gonna go to school through my whole 9 months because I'm only a freshman in high school. You're about to graduate, so you're gonna have to go to work and take care of the baby and stay home with the baby while I'm at school, or your mom's gonna have to do it. I said, and then when y'all come pick me up, your mom is gonna come and talk to my mom and tell my mom that I'm pregnant. She's gonna have to do it because it's her grandchild too. So he was like, what? I'm like, tell your mom right now. So he tells his mother what the plot is. I think my menstrual cycle came on because we still hadn't even taken a pregnancy test, gone to like a clinic. I think his mom had wanted to take me, but I was scared to go with her because my mom knows everybody in Miami. Like, if somebody see me on the streets, they're gonna be like, oh, I saw your daughter, you know what I'm saying? And my parents are well known in Miami, period. My grandmother and everything, brothers, everybody's known. So if somebody spot me somewhere I'm not supposed to be without a family member, oh, it's coming back to everyone. So I didn't go, and I don't know why we didn't think to buy a goddamn pregnancy test. Like, none of us, my friends, him, his mother, nobody. I guess she just assumed that we did because me and him kept telling her, yeah, you know, we're gonna have a baby. And then my menstrual cycle came on. But my menstrual cycle came on like a month or so later. But I kept, every day I would go to school, me and my friends would look at my belly and be like, is it getting bigger? Because I wasn't like this size as a teenager. So I'm like, can you tell if my belly getting bigger? Like, it was like, no, I can't tell. I'm like, I can't wait. I need to hurry up. Oh my God, it was insane. So when I found out that I wasn't pregnant after all, I broke up with him. I broke up with Hank's ass because he felt like protecting himself only and not looking out for the both of us. Like, you were so worried about going to jail that you was gonna have me lie of who my baby daddy is. I'm like, he was like, nah, say it's one of them, you know, boys that you go to school with. I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. I'm gonna tell my mama the truth and tell her who's the father of my kid. She's not gonna put you in jail. She's gonna make you go to work and take care of it. And he was like, I'm 18, da da da. I said, I don't care about that. You should have thought about all that before you kept on going. After you found out the condom popped, so now this is the consequences. So I broke up with him. Now, when I broke up with him, me and JT got back together. But this time me and JT got back together, y'all. And I don't care if y'all be like, oh, you scandalous for that. I was 15, living my best life at 15. So I remember he came over. He was like, I need to come over so we could talk face to face. I'm like, fine, whatever, come. He brought JT with him, and I didn't know he was bringing JT with him. But secretly, I still was like loving JT. I still always wanted to be with him, you know. But Hank was just like revenge because JT was, you know, not doing what he was supposed to be doing. So that's why I went with his best friend. But I love both of them, but I love JT more. So he comes over and he was like, we need to talk, and we're talking, and all of a sudden somebody knocked on the door. So I'm like, I told my cousin, go see who that was, my little cousin. She was like, I don't know, it's some other guy. I'm like, did you come here with somebody? He was like, oh yeah, JT is with me. And I was like, oh my God. I remember, y'all, I shit y'all not. They were both pulling me like I was a piece of goddamn bubblegum. Hank was on one side pulling me, JT on the other side pulling me. He was like, I just want to talk to her and have a conversation with her. Hank was like, nah, whatever you got to say to her, you say it in front of me because I'm her man. I'm like, we broke up. And then he was like, do you want to talk to me? I'm like, well, I do want to hear what JT has to say. So we go in my room and Hank was livid. He was so pissed. So apparently he went in my mom's room and was talking on the phone, watched TV and videos, and my little sister went in the room and she was like, you can't sit on my mom's bed. He was like, why? She was like, because my mom died on that bed. And he freaked out. And I'm like, dude, like, my mom ain't even dead. Like, why would you even believe a child? And they took their super soaker and started like wetting him with the super soaker back then. So me and JT is in my room talking, and he was saying how he was in his feelings about me dating his best friend. And I explained it to him and everything, and he knew about the pregnancy scare. He was like, oh, so you fucking him, and me and you wasn't even fucking, and da 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 da, and you supposed to love me, and da da da. And I'm like, well, it just happened, so what you want me to do? And he was like, well, I want to get back with you then. I was like, okay. And then he was like, we're back together? I'm like, yeah, whatever. So then we started kissing, and then we lay down on my bed and we were just kissing. But my hair was in a ponytail at that time. I didn't think to like fix my ponytail when I got back up off the bed. So when I walk out of my room, my ponytail was messed up, and Hank was like, oh, y'all was in that fucking, we was just together, and da 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 da, you supposed to be with me, and now this nigga gonna come in and whoop de whoop de whoop de whoop, but you fucked him. I'm like, no, I didn't. I'm like, I really didn't. He was like, why your hair messed up? I'm like, because I was laying down. I'm like, I know how it sounds, but we did it. So I was trying to convince Hank that we didn't, while JT was like, she my girl now, what? So they get into an argument, and I'm like, y'all can't fight in here. My mom is gonna be home soon. Like, y'all just can't fight in here. Y'all gonna have to take that to the streets or back to y'all block or whatever, but y'all gotta go. So Hank was so pissed. He storms out and he leaves. JT gave me a kiss goodbye, and he was like, so we're together now? I'm like, yeah, we're together now. Hank blew my phone up for weeks, and baby, I love you, and then there's nothing I won't do for you. How could you go back to him? And blah, blah, blah. You love him more than me. I'm like, yeah. And then, when we thought I was pregnant, you wanted me to lie and tell my mom that it was somebody else's because you was scared. And I'm like, if it was JT's baby, JT would have stepped up. At this point, I'm 16. What are you gonna do? But anyways, that was my first and only teenage pregnancy scare. I realized how dumb we were as teens back then. No, we weren't dumb. We were teens. I was 15 being 15. I was 15 being 15. I wasn't like the grown 15-year-olds now who have multiple children and all these things, whatever. It was crazy. But anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed this story, because I reveal a lot of things in my stories, which is fine because I'm very transparent and I love doing my story time. So I know a lot of y'all can relate, but that was my only, pregnancy scare as a teenager. It was horrifying. My mom don't even know, because I didn't get a chance to tell her. She scared the shit out of me, talking about I had to get married and work and go to school and all these things. But anyways, that is my story time today with Nola. Anyways, you guys, go ahead and spam up the comments. Make sure you subscribe. Don't just watch. Subscribe. Support your girl. You know what I'm saying? Don't, whatever. Love the ones of you who's already subscribed, who be commenting, who hit me up on my other apps and let me know how much y'all love my story times and everything. Catch me next time. I don't know what my story is gonna be, but I'm gonna let y'all know. But anyways, this has been what story time with Nola, because I am a cut above the what? Above the rest. Y'all already know.